Actually, that works. Okay. And then I'm gonna just turn you up a lot. Here, test recording. Hello, hello. Can you talk?
Hello, hello, hello.
I want to make sure that's good.
Check
Oh,
one,
nice.
two. My name is Alex Bald. His name is ReadStreams. We're so cool.
Hard?
We have big dreams.
That's pretty hard,
That's a
actually. That
bar.
was
That's
pretty
a
hard.
bar.
What's your name and what platform do you stream on?
So my name is Alex Baldwin. I go by I'm Alex Baldwin, and I stream on twitch.tv/ I'm Alex Baldwin.
Lots of Alex Baldwins. I'm
Yeah.
glad. That's awesome. Where did you get your username from? I guess it's pretty
Yeah, it's
self-explanatory,
pretty
right?
self-explanatory. I've gone through a couple different usernames before, but I don't know. I'm Alex Baldwin feels right. You know what I mean? Like I've gone
Yeah.
through Alex Bald 3, Alex Bald 34. There was that brief time when I went by Cool Baldwin,
Yeah, I remember that.
and then when I redid everything, I just wanted to put my name on it.
And then what were you doing before streaming? And are you doing anything else now?
Before streaming, I was just working a retail job. I've been
Mm.
working a retail job since I started, and then went to college. Now I'm just streaming and making YouTube videos. Finally started like making actual content, not just streaming.
Yeah. What brought you to streaming? Like, what was your inspiration?
My inspiration, I think, was Nade Shot, like founder of 100 Thieves and former COD champion. My dream for years and years was to work in the fashion industry, and I heard about 100 Thieves and Nade Shot while I was doing like my initial research for what kind of style I like and how I like to dress and what clothes I like to buy. And then I found out that he was a streamer and like a gamer. Started watching his streams, started watching all of his old, Call of Duty highlights, and I was like, I want to do this. This is awesome.
And then also, I know Courage JD. Like, when did you find it? Because I know it was, you said Nate Shot. Was it near there that
Yeah,
you also found Courage? Or?
yeah, right around then it was like towards the end of 2018, and then 2019 was when I first found Nate Shot. And then it's funny because I found out about Courage JD through, this was before Courage was on 100 Thieves and
Yeah.
a co-founder. He was on the Ninja New Year's stream,
Uh,
where it's like the I'm not seeing enough movement,
yeah.
and he's friends with Tim the Tatman and Ninja and Dr.
Yeah.
Lupo. So they were, playing games on New Year's all night, and I thought Courage was like the funniest human being ever,
Yeah.
and I started following them everywhere. And yeah, right now it's Courage is at the top of my list for streamers and content creators that I, am inspired by and look up to, and don't necessarily try to emulate totally, but find inspiration in what he
Yeah.
does.
Just enjoying the content and
Yeah,
wanting to do something like that.
right.
Yeah. How long have you been streaming for?
In total, cumulative, I've been streaming since 2020, so 3 years, but have taken numerous breaks
Mhm.
because of, I've been trying to get my mental health in check the last few years. And so it's been off and on, but as of recently, it's been pretty, pretty dead on, pretty,
Mm.
you know, all the time,
Pretty heckin' good.
pretty
Let's
heckin'
go.
good.
What do you stream? Like, what is your favorite things to stream?
Um, my favorite things to stream. I really like streaming Valorant. I really have been found my love for Valorant again. It's that competitive nature in a tactical FPS game. But really, anything that I want to, I'll do watch parties for like LCQ or VCT, which is like the Valorant tournament. I used to do some like react videos to like what
Oh
would
yeah.
you do in Dr. Phil and stuff like that. But it's really like any game that I really just want to play, even if I don't get any viewers. So
Mhm.
that the good example of when I didn't have any viewers playing a game that I just wanted to play was when I was like speed runs of Hades.
Oh
And
yeah.
I just wanted to play Hades,
Yeah.
and I did. But it's lately it's been Valorant, and I am enjoying the new game mode quite a lot.
What do you enjoy about streaming?
I love making people laugh and entertaining people. I think that's like what I have recently found out that I feel like I am put on this
Yeah.
silly little earth to do, is just to entertain people without tooting my own horn. I think I've always been good at being able to make people laugh and talk to people. I'm very extroverted, and so getting to hang out and talk to people from all over the world really is pretty gnarly, and it keeps making me want to hit the go live button and hit record and upload a new video and
Mm.
stuff like that. Because I have viewers from the Middle East. I have a viewer from Saudi Arabia who's bought my merch before. Like, that's it's really cool to be able to reach people like that. So probably the ability to hang out with people from many, many, many different cultures.
You kind of been mentioning like, doing YouTube and like all that stuff. What do you work on there? Is it just stream highlights? Like what is kind of the going on there?
Um, So my
If you're allowed to say.
YouTube, yeah, my YouTube lately and my, rebrand kind of has been streaming video games, and then the content creation part is what I'm really focusing and getting down to the nitty-gritty of, is like lifestyle kind of things, but mixed with tech. I like to do like day-to-day vlogs and stuff like that, but it's, what I'm doing and like events. So it's not just like, oh, I'm going to the grocery store today.
Yeah.
It's me, like, if I'm going to do a video shoot down in the city, getting a new keyboard or microphone or webcam or camera, and I, review that, and not only review that for a video and talk about it, but also me going to get it, me learning how to use it, me using it, stuff like that. So it's like, I think of it as like lifestyle videos mixed with like lifestyle tech.
Yeah, I mean that's exciting.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what you do with that because
Thank you.
that's
Thank you.
awesome. Have you had any crazy interactions as a streamer, like on or off stream? Anything silly or
Silly or goofy or crazy. I think the big thing that I have done is meet up with my group of best friends that I've made through when I streamed Overwatch back in 2020.
yeah?
It's where I met my literal best friends in the world and found out that these dudes that I met on Overwatch lived 25 minutes away from me back
Hmm.
on the East Coast, and then being able to, every time I go back to the East Coast, hang out with them. And I talk to them every day, and we're always in Discord calls. We have a group chat. That's probably the coolest, silliest, craziest thing, is that I've made that group of friends from a video game.
Don't really expect that.
Yeah.
And then how did you guys meet? Was it just kind of like typing in the comms chat? I think that's what it's called. I don't play much Overwatch. But like, how did that kind of happen? Because I know it's like,
Yeah, so Overwatch 1, they had something for kind of your region, which was general chat. So when you open up the game or you were on the main menu, you could hit tab or enter and start typing to anybody who's also in the menu in your region. And little shout out, because why not? That's where I met coolpaden, was in that, and he said, I'm a small streamer, come to my stream. I was like, I'm a small streamer, let me go to a stream. From that moment on, I
wow,
met Peyton, I met Wilbur, Billy, John, everybody. So just because of that Overwatch general chat, it really, as sappy as it sounds, it has
yeah.
genuinely changed my life.
I mean, I can't believe you. As you said, you talk to them every day, so it's like,
Literally, yeah.
of course, change. Yeah, that's awesome. How has streaming helped you? Like, making new friends, helping you mentally. So
It's kind of, with the mental health kind of stuff, it's always been off and on. The bigger picture is, it's helped me. And as of, the last 7 months, all of 2023, getting ready to start streaming again full time and create content, it has made me exponentially happier. It's not been the case for the last few years. This kind of grind and this kind of push to make this my career, make this my job, make this what I want to do for years and
yeah,
years to come, has been really really helpful to my
yeah,
mental health. So that's a good thing. It's like I said, I'm extroverted. It's definitely helped me come out of my cage a bit more as well, which is always a great thing. And then yeah, also just meeting friends. It's when I moved to Chicago, I didn't know anybody. I'd never been here before. I didn't know a single person, and they kind of helped me through that. And people in school that I went with, we started talking on Discord, and then I joined my college's Valorant team and made those friends through the collegiate, esports realm. So streaming and creating content has been something that has opened a new realm of possibilities in in relationship making.
That's a good way to put it. Sounded like a
That was that
teacher.
was that was intense.
Yeah, that was good. Uh, what do you think the biggest challenge as is for you as a streamer? Like, facing burnout or balancing it with a normal life type of thing?
Biggest challenge as of right now, there's a couple. One is waking up and hitting the go live button because I'm
Mhm.
tired and I'm like kind of on a schedule. Like I wake up around 9:30 and go live at 10. Sometimes that's difficult. I don't have time to make breakfast or what have you. And it's also early, so it's like hard for people to come into the stream at like the first hour or so. I think I do a good job at even if nobody is in stream.
Yeah.
I'm acting and talking like I have 100 people in stream, which is always a good thing to do because if you are on the Twitch Discover page and you click a stream and they're just sitting there in their monitor gaming, it's kind of like don't care to
Yeah.
be like, because a random person always, is bound to come into your stream at some
There's a
point.
chance. Yeah.
Yeah, there's always a chance, especially if you go live every day and you're live for longer than an hour and a half. Another challenge comes to the content creation side of things, editing and
Hmm.
putting together and coming up with a video idea that isn't just stream highlights. And then another challenge that has been big on me since I've, started to stream and make videos again the last couple weeks has been financially. I don't have a camera. That's why
Hmm.
pretty much everything that I've shot is on my phone or on my Logitech webcam, so it's not perfect. So yeah, that's probably the finances of things I
Yeah.
think is also a big challenge until I can, make a little bit to get a camera.
Yeah, it's fair.
And then the content creation side of that, I think it's exponentially easier as well because I know that, oh, I have a camera, I'm going to go film stuff, I'm going to go film an apartment tour, and it's going to look good, and that's going to make me want to sit down and edit it and color correct and all of that stuff. So that's also a challenge.
Yeah, that's fair. That is something I think I have also faced. Like, the first part of this interview where, like I told you earlier, my hair was completely different. That's kind of just like, putting it off and just trying to get yourself in the mindset to be like, I'm going to edit this, I'm going to finish this. That can be a big challenge for sure. I don't
Yeah.
blame you on that. How long do you think you'll continue streaming for? Like, do you have like a end spot where you're like, this is where I end? Or
Right now, with this mindset I have of making this my full-time career, which, I'm gonna make it happen. I think that's how you
yeah,
have to go into it. Any you have to go in with that mindset. So when or do I see myself stopping? No.
that's
Streaming,
fair.
years and years down the line, maybe, but putting out content, I don't see myself stopping.
It's just like I think the person I was last talking with is like if I see no success or whatever, if it's like, at 40 years old, I'm 40 years old and I'm kind of like nowhere, then he said he'd be like, slowing down more.
Right.
Is that something you are trying to say, or is it like
I mean, yeah. I mean, if in 15 years I am streaming and am averaging 15 people, my YouTube videos are getting 80 views, and I haven't been able to monetize, then yeah, I'm sure I'll
yeah.
stop. But I feel like if it gets to that point, I will have stopped and gotten a real job.
What do you think has helped you grow the most as a streamer?
My friends who also stream, because I have friends who stream every day and they're like, hit the go live button, man, you have to. If you hit the go live button, I'll prime sub. So it's 100% my group of friends that push me, that are like, come on, you're good at what you do. Your videos are good. Your videos are great. Your stream is fun, different. Hit the go live button. It doesn't matter if you're super tired, just
Just try it. Yeah.
open Valorant, open BattleBit, which has been huge. Open these games and just hit the go live button and hang out with us. It won't be like a chore playing by yourself and stuff like that. You'll have people to like, engage with if there's nobody in
Yeah,
chat.
I think that is something a big part of it for a lot of people. It's just kind of like the, being able to have a community of people who are like, you got this, you'll do it, and that's pretty cool to have for sure.
Right, right.
That's I think a goal a lot of people have. So
Right.
hey, shouts to that.
To have that community is, it starts with your friends. It really does. With the help of your friends, and determination is a big factor in streaming and content creation. Your friends help you, and then you have 5 people in your chat who start sharing your stream and sharing your videos, and then that 5 turns into 10, 10 turns into 20.
What did you say has helped you grow the most as a person from streaming?
That is a good question. I think something that has helped me grow as a person since I started streaming is my ability to talk and adapt to people that I have never talked to,
Hmm.
whether that be literally or culturally, stuff like that. So it's really put a perspective on things that is, everybody's here for the same reason, is to watch you play
Yeah.
video games and make us us laugh. So I think that's
Yeah.
been a pretty great thing.
Just being able to expand and learn. What do you think you're most known for now as like a streamer? Like a certain game you play, or like do you have a most known for something?
I think, man, this is such a narcissistic question. Feed my ego, Reed. Feed my ego. I think something I'm known for is what I wear. I'm
Mm,
typically wearing a hat or a beanie, a hoodie.
yeah.
Typically, I have people commenting that all the time. It's like, dude, it's the middle of the summer. Why are you wearing a hoodie? I don't know. It's just what I like to game in. What I feel most comfortable in. I think a big one is what I drink. I'm always drinking. I always have either tea or sparkling water, and I have like a channel like reward point that's like drink your sparkling water. And then I do like just goofy shit, really goofy off the wall
Yeah.
stuff that people seem to like. So, and I
Yeah.
like it. I'm not doing it. I mean, I'm doing
Yeah.
it for my audience, for my community, but it's also, I don't feel like it's a chore to do it. Like I'm also
Yeah.
doing it for myself because I think it's funny.
Yeah, you're not in the spot where it's like, oh, I have to do it. It's more so just like, why not? And people will enjoy it. I'll enjoy
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
If people enjoy it, then I enjoy it.
Then what's your big motivation to keep doing streams? Like, do you have a thing, or is it just kind of like,
I have a couple, I think. Obviously, the big one is to make this my career, make
yeah,
this my full-time job, and be able to continue sharing this and sharing the art of content creation and the art of streaming with as many people as possible. So it's definitely that one. And I try to say that without being this sense of greed, but
mhm,
I mean, it's my dream, is to make
yeah,
this my job, my career, my reality. And then the ability to potentially work with some of the people that I look up to, befriend streamers and content creators. A dream of mine is to play games with Courage JD, and it's pretty much making this my full-time job, career, and connections, and being able to meet people who I look up to, even if it's like a small streamer who does something different or some crazy organization or something. It's growing that community and growing that friend base, because it's
mhm.
always great to turn these connections that you can make online into friendships.
Yeah, I think that's something I definitely feel with like the interviews. I think that's something that is like, it's just being able to expand and talk to these people that you thought would be impossible otherwise,
Right.
have an interesting conversation, or, play games. I think that's
Yeah.
that's a good goal for sure. It's
Yeah.
just kind of like next question. I think we've already answered this, but do you want to make streaming a job?
Absolutely.
What advice do you have for other people who are interested or have started streaming?
Hit the go live button. Just do it. Just hit the go live button. It's simple as that. Be yourself. Always talk to chat, even if there's nobody there, because you don't want somebody coming in to stream and you're staring into your monitor not paying attention, because somebody could also host you or raid you.
Yeah.
And they go in there and they see that there's no personality there. Find your niche. Streaming, it's a bit harder to find your niche, so because it's pretty much play video games, but I think that crosses over into the border of content creation and making videos, is find your niche along with what you want to do, so you
Mhm.
can find that balance. And one more time, number 5, one more time, is just hit the go live button. To
And then,
get that started, there's
yeah.
one thing that you have to do. Boop, hit the go live button.
Do you have like any recommendations for people to like help them find their niche or come up with ideas? Like, what's your process on trying to do that?
It is never a bad thing to look up to people who are extremely successful streamers and extremely successful content creators, and not, copy them, but to look for inspiration, to look at them for inspiration. It's always a good thing, because you're all creators. You're all here
Yeah.
doing the same thing, and you can learn from them doing React channels and React streams. Like, you can always put your own spin on that. That's one of the things, is always look to another creator to find inspiration. You don't have to just do your own thing and pray to whoever, pray to any deity that you are successful. It's really just find inspiration in others for yourself. So that I think is one of the biggest things. I think that is the biggest thing, is if you find what you love to do on stream, whether it's a game you like or whatever, and then go to that person's stream, see what they're doing, and don't copy it exactly how they're doing it, but put your spin on it, and not just a little spin. Put your spin on that.
Put your own thing into it.
Yeah, put your own twist into that, kind of genre of streaming, and then go to their YouTube channels and see what they're doing there, and then incorporate that into your streams. So you can clip it, you can put that highlight on your channel, and it all works. So the big thing that I've learned is to look upon the biggest creators for inspiration.
Final question. Do you have anything that you'd like to say that I didn't really ask or anything? And like, where can people find you?
The biggest thing I think in this has been just do it. Just hit the go live. We've talked about it a ton over the last half an hour, but that's the biggest thing is make a list, put your video ideas on the list, put your stream ideas on the list, and hit the go live button. You can find me on twitch.tv/I'm Alex Baldwin and youtube.com/@I'm Alex Baldwin.
There you go.
We did it.